Hello there lads and welcome back to another Pokémon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. My opponent this time is transranger579, aka Nicholas. And he's gonna lead out with an Aegislash. And I lead with Swallow. That's kinda bad for me because there is no way in hell Swallow can even touch Aegislash. It resists Brave Bird, it's immune to Facade. At least I can get the burn up, and he tried to go for King Shield. That's actually pretty good because now I'm not getting an attack drop. Even though it doesn't really matter because Swallow is going to U-turn out anyway. And he has a Rocky Helmet on his Aegislash, don't see that too often. So I bring in my Vaporeon. Because Vaporeon's decently bulky, I think it can take what this Aegislash is going to do fairly well. Iron Head. Yep, it's going to take that pretty damn well. Not bad, Vaporeon. And some health back with leftovers. And he's probably going to go for King Shield? No, he's going to go for Shadow Claw. That did a decent amount. But what is the Scald going to do? He is in Blade form now. That's pretty good. No burn. It's a bit of a bummer. Because maybe Shadow Claw can finish me off now if he gets like a critical hit or something. But apparently he goes for the King Shield. Not really sure what he hopes to accomplish with this. Because he doesn't have leftovers. He's not going to be healing. And I believe he outsped me, so he's going to be back in Blade form before I attack anyway. But I'm just going to go for Protect, get some health back with leftovers. As he goes for another attack, namely Sacred Sword. Okay, so King Shield, Sacred Sword, Shadow Claw, Iron Head. I think that's a decent Aegislash moveset. I think more people favor the special attacking ones these days though, or the mixed ones. I mean, you wouldn't expect it, but Aegislash's special attack is just as good as his physical attack. So he can easily run Shadow Ball and Flash Cannon and... Does it get any other worthwhile special moves? Like Psychic, maybe? Or Focus... Well, no, not Focus Blast, I believe. But whatever, Aegislash can also be pretty decent special attacker. He switches it out, or did I take it out? I kind of wasn't paying attention. But whatever, he brings in Malamar, sets up a Trick Room. That might be bad, goes for Superpower. I like Malamar. Its design is really cool, its stats are so lacking. Like, why are all the cool looking Pokemon always so bad? And there's really the contrary Superpower thing, that's really the only thing it can do. It's not really good for anything else. Kinda wish it got more moves to take advantage of contrary with. Like if Malamar got Psycho Boost, that'd be pretty wicked. Because it gets a lot of special attacks. I think it gets like Flamethrower and Dark Pulse and Psychic and Shadow Ball and Focus Blast. Whole bunch of them. Anyway, stuff happens. I'm now in here with Mega Aggron and he's in here with a Guts Conkeldurr, I believe. Because why else would he have a Flame Orb on it? So Aggron doesn't really want to deal with that, just Dragon Tail it out. Oh, this Mega Aggron. This thing is such a pain. I mean, I'm sure you've seen the length of this video by now. Take a guess as to what Pokemon is to blame for that. If you guessed Mega Aggron, you would be correct. Anyway, he just brings in Malamar again and starts setting up superpowers. However, Superpower, I think, has like 5 PP, like 8 PP with some, that's like the absolute maximum, so he's going to be running out fairly soon. And yes, he does have Sleep Talk. Goes for another Dragon Tail. Screw your Superpower boosts. And that actually did a... Oh, it's a critical hit. Okay, that explains why the damage was so good. Brings in a Greninja. Alright, Taunt. Oh, that's... Mega Aggron does not like Taunt. At least mine doesn't. Maybe some sort of attacking variations don't really mind it. I think Mega Aggron's attack stat is also pretty formidable. I think it's like base 120 or 130, something around that. That's not bad at all. Anyway, go for Iron Head because it can't really do anything else. I mean, it's either Iron Head or Dragon Tail. And Greninja's so fragile, I'm pretty sure Aggron can take it out pretty easily. Hydro Pump does a decent amount of damage. Not too shabby. And because he's a water type now, he resists Iron Head. But Taunt wears off, and he didn't go for another Taunt. I think that might prove costly. Oh, I didn't go for rest. Yeah, I was definitely predicting him to go for taunt again. But nope, he goes for another Hydro Pump, and then Greninja goes down. Next he sends out his Avalugg. Yay, Avalugg. Love it whenever one of those shows up. Aggron is faster though. Rest. And we're right back to square one. There we go. All the way back to full health. He goes for an Earthquake. Don't think that's going to do too much. Wow, not at all. That's pretty pathetic. Sleep Talk. Come on, get me some Iron Heads. Or Rest. That's not the right one. Doesn't really matter though, because I can just sit here and take these Earthquakes all day. Just looking at that, the amount of damage it does, I think that's like a 6-hit KO. Anyway, he brings out an Aggron of his own. I wonder what he's up to with that one. I'm gonna go for Sleep Talk on the Switch, and I'm gonna get Rest again. Come on, pick another move. Oh, and he also has a Mega Aggron. That is probably also one of the reasons why this battle ended up being so damn long. This is he's gonna evolve into a huge Stall War. So he goes for Stone Edge for some reason. Not entirely sure why. Pretty sure you don't really run that on Mega Aggron. It's not a rock type anymore. It doesn't get stab. I think you're better off running Iron Head. Or Iron Tail if you're feeling lucky. Anyway, he brings out Conkeldurr again. As I go for another Rest. Because that Conkeldurr did a pretty good amount of damage to it, so I kind of want to keep my health up against this one. All the way back to full. Goes for Hammer Arm. That is going to do about half. Yeah, I think that would have taken me out if I hadn't used Rest there. And Speed drops, you get some burn damage. I really hope for him that he has Drain Punch, because if he doesn't, Conkeldurr is going to die rather soon. Because that's the thing with Conkeldurr, he can kind of meditate the burn damage just because he is firing off all those powerful Drain Punches all the time. If you're not running Drain Punch on your Conkeldurr though, you're probably doing it wrong. Anyway, Dragon Tail brings out his Mega Aggron again as he switches it out immediately into Malamar. It really seems like he doesn't really have anything that can break through Mega Aggron. Except for the Conkeldurr, of course, but even that one's gonna have trouble with me resting all the time. He goes for Psycho Cut now. Guessing he's running low on superpower, or maybe he's out already. That's a lucky critical hit. Maybe he should have gone for Night Slash or something, because Aggron does not resist that one. But I wake up, go for another Rest, because why not? Need to keep this thing alive. All the way back to full. Superpower, apparently he didn't run out. Probably should have gone with that first, because then the Psycho Cut would have at least done more damage because of the attack boost and everything. And he has Shell Bell on him. Okay, you don't really see that item used ever, because it's really not all that good. I mean, how much does Shell Bell recover? Like 1/16 of the total damage dealt? That's usually not all that good. I mean, even if you like one-hit KO something, it's still not gonna be a whole lot of health you're gonna be gaining from that. Anyway, up goes the Trick Room again. So he has Trick Room, Psycho Cut, Superpower, and I believe an unknown fourth move. So he brings in Conkeldurr again. I can kind of see where he's going with that. I mean, Trick Room and then Hammer Arm with the speed drops. I think that's part of his game plan. Doesn't really work that well against slow opponents though. Or at least opponents that don't care about their opponent's speed. Because Mega Aggron, he gives no shits how fast or slow you are. He just sits here, takes your hits, heals them off, and either switches you out or just deals damage. Anyway, Conkeldurr's out of the way now, so that's pretty much the only thing he had that had a chance at taking down Mega Aggron. Honestly, I don't get why people don't use this thing more. It's amazing. Look at this. He's walling better than Avalugg has ever done. Goes for Avalanche. Wow, that was absolutely pitiful. I mean, I get that maybe he's starting to run low on Earthquake PP, because Earthquake doesn't have the most PP in the world either. But honestly, he's just fighting an uphill battle here. Really nothing he can do. Sleep Talk, Iron Head, excellent. See how much that does. Not bad. It's a solid 3-hit KO. Counting in the leftovers recovery, more or less. And now the Trick Room wears off. Still asleep, go for Sleep Talk again. Rest and Sleep Talk have way too much PP for their own good. Another Earthquake. Still gonna do negligible damage. Kind of falling into a repetitive pattern here. Okay, he gets a little bit of health back. And I wake up. Iron Head. Let's pile on some damage. Ooh, nice. Oh, that's gonna suck. I don't know if it was going for recover on that turn or not. Because, well, that flinch just cost him his bloody Avalugg. That's unlucky for him. Anyway, down it goes. What does he still have left? Still has Malamar, he still has his own Mega Aggron. Conkeldurr went down, Avalugg went down, Aegislash went down. I think he has one more Pokemon we haven't seen yet. Either that or I have not been paying attention. Then again, I've been narrating for like 11 minutes straight, so I think I can be forgiven. Anyway, Superpower again, still not out of PP. And I am just still not dying. Oh, Mega Aggron. When will you end his suffering? Because I'm pretty sure... Oh, was I not faster? I suppose not. I do believe I did record this, or this happened during one of my Pokemon live streams, and I just kind of wanted to get things over with. Because, let's face it, I haven't lost, well, Mega Aggron I lost, but I still have 5 Pokemon, and he has like 2 or 3 at best. Make that either 2 or 1, as Swellow swiftly takes out Malamar, despite the defense boosts. Could have also gone for U-turn, because that's quadruply effective on Malamar. You know, Dark and Psychic type. But Facade also did the trick. U-turn out against the Mega Aggron, because I know he has Stone Edge, you don't want to keep Swellow in on that. As I bring out Porygon 2, yes, you thought the walling was over? No, I let Mega Aggron die because I had another potent wall on my team. Filter, that's also going to help. Though it doesn't really matter if he doesn't have a fighting move. That's a critical hit Stone Edge. That's not good. Anyway, Thunder Wave. Paralyze the Aggron. Toxic. Porygon 2 does not like Toxic. So okay, he has Stone Edge, Toxic, few other moves. I'm hoping he doesn't have Rest. If he doesn't have Rest, I can just keep wearing him down, because that's Aggron's only recovery move. Nice, Parahax already kicking in. I like where this is going. Porygon 2 takes some poison damage. And of course it's an Eevee-like Porygon 2, best held item ever for Porygon 2. And he does have the bloody Rest. Oh boy. I think you can see where this is going. Back to full health, paralysis is gone. Ah, bollocks. Gotta get Porygon 2 out of there because he's not gonna be able to beat Mega Aggron like this. Bring in Mian Xiao. Just gonna see if this one has what it takes. It's strong, it has a hard-hitting fighting move. Let's see what it does. Sleep Talk, okay. I can take a Stone Edge, I think. Mian Xiao's not the bulkiest thing out there, but yeah, he took that pretty well. High Jump Kick, let's go. Boom. Wow, that is much better than his Guts Conkeldurr's Hammer Arm for some reason, even though Conkeldurr's attack stat is way higher. And then go for a knockoff, which, I don't know why I didn't want to risk the High Jump Kick missing, but he miscalculated his sleep turns there. That is vital if you're using a Rest Talker. Keep track of your sleep turns. You don't want to end up with a Sleep Talk mishap like he just happened there. Anyway, take out the Mega Aggron. That's gonna seal the deal. Good battle, transranger579, and I'll see you guys later.